Hey guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today is Monday, first day of week 2. Okay, so this is our cover page. We're gonna get straight to it. So this page you will see on your packet, guys, is just quickly explains to you what we're gonna be doing this week. We're gonna be covering fractions that include word problems, guys, multiplication and division. As you already know, the first 10 minutes of class, you have to do your multiplication table, guys. Very crucial that you do. Then after that, you have your daily skill practice. It has the date. That way you know which one you have to do. This week we start with division, guys. Okay? So here is a brief example of what division is. So it gives you very important keywords like divisor, and it tells you what it is. It gives you what the quotient, the answer is right here. The dividend, that's the number that's inside. The multiples, right? We put our multiples on the side. And then the remainder, or what's left over, which is right here. All right, so also remember that we can use, does McDonald's sell burgers? Now that stands for division, the D. The M is for multiplication. The S is for subtraction, and the B is for bring down. All right, you're going to have 3 practice problems. As you notice, guys, I only did 2 dividends on the inside. Okay, that's the first one for today. We're going to just practice with 2. Don't forget we start with our multiples on the side. All right, so you're going to have 10-15 minutes to finish this one, guys. So you can go ahead and pause the video. Come back to it once you're ready. All right, so if you notice, guys, now we're moving on to today's anchor. So on today's anchor, we're going to quickly talk about understanding, guys. In word problems, you have to give it your best when you read and try to understand, guys, what's going on in the story. So when you read the story, try to take up as much information as you can, and then you want to go into the question and read the question carefully, guys. Because remember, the question is what tells you what to do. So understanding, very, very important. So take your time and read the question carefully. All right, that's what I'm going to talk about real quick on understanding, guys. Then we go to the next part that you need to know for today, which is that denominators never change, guys. So, for example, if they give you a fraction like this, let's say 5/7, this number might change because you might add or you might subtract to it. But this number, which is the denominator, it would not change. Your total never changes. So if you notice that in your answer choices that number has changed, then you already know that it's wrong. It should not change. Okay? So remember, as you're doing each one of these problems, guys, you have to remember that you got to read the question carefully. Find out what information they gave you and find out what information they want you to find. They always give you information, guys. They always give you a lead. It's up to you to figure out what the question wants you to solve. All right, so then quickly I want to talk about mixed numbers, guys. Okay, so I'm going to show you what a mixed number looks like. A mixed number is going to have a whole number and a fraction. Okay, it could be anything. You just got to remember this is your whole number and this is your fraction, okay? Now, I'm going to show you what an improper fraction looks like. An improper fraction is when your numerator is bigger than your denominator. For example, 5/3. Notice that my numerator is bigger than my denominator. We cannot have that. Although it might be correct when you add, it's not the correct answer choice, okay? So we have to break it apart. Now remember, when we break it apart, we look at the denominator. So notice that the denominator is a 3. That means that my total is 3. Okay? So then if I want to make a whole, it's going to have to be 3/3. What does this fraction make? Yes, it makes 1 whole. So if I had 5 and I took away 3, what do I have left? I have 2 left. 2 out of what? Remember, your denominator never changes. 2/3. So 5/3 is also 1 whole over 2/3. Okay? So that is how you can turn a mixed number or an improper fraction into a mixed number. So this is what you're going to need for today's problems, guys. Now today's going to be the first day where you're going to see 1, 2, 3, and 4, and they're going to be on your assignments in Teams. So if you go to Teams, under assignments, you're going to see today's work, and it's going to say week 2, day 1, independent work. Okay, so you're going to have to go in there, and it's going to grade it for you. So let's say you already did your work for number 1, and you got an answer, whatever answer you might have gotten. Let's say the answer is A. Then you go into your assignments, you select A, and then you move on to the next one. Okay, you don't have to do the work on the computer. You already did the work in your packet, and then all you got to do is put it in under assignments. That way you can get a grade for that day. And you'll also know the grade right away, guys, because it grades it for you. Just like if we were in class, you're going to know if you got a 50, 100, a 75, an 80, whatever you got, the computer on Teams will tell you what it is. Okay, so you have 4 questions for today's practice, guys. Everything that we covered on this anchor chart is what you're going to need for today's independent practice. Okay, so remember, guys, if you have any questions, you can reach out to me through the comment section, through Remind, or shoot me a text, and I can help you out. Okay, and also remember that during the week, we meet from 11:45 to 12 on Teams. All right, guys, this is going to be the end of today's video. Have a good day, guys. Bye-bye.